Um. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I see. He was thinking. All right, guys. So welcome to the what is this, third or fourth? I think it's third. Like legit, yeah, legit AMA. I'm gonna discuss some little things. We're making changes to the white paper. Those changes will come later, like later in the weekend or beginning of next week. So we always focus on sustainability, and we want to make sure that this project is sustainable for a very long time. That's why we have decided to introduce like a fee, sort of like Strong, to the nodes. This would be like $15 fee per month, and you can do up to 90 days, basically like Strong. We don't have the gas fees that Strong has, so the fee will literally be only $15. It won't be like $100 like Strong, but that would be fees for each node that you have. We have to fix the roadmap a little bit. We kind of miscalculated the time it will take to create the token. Turns out we've been talking with our dev team, and they've been saying that the token is basically the center of the ecosystem. So we need to make sure that the token is very, very solid. It has a lot of anti-whale functions. And obviously, those functions will be recommended to us by the tokenomic experts that we have on the team once we get a little bit more further down the line. And it will take like about 2 to 4 weeks to develop only the Vali token itself, because it's the most important part. And then we got to audit that token. Obviously, we got to get like a certificate audit on it. And while that's being audited, we can start working on the app. And after that needs to be audited too. So we're looking at maybe taking a little bit more time for development, but we want to make sure that this token is done correctly. And we want to stop whales from just coming in like a month later and just buying like $10 million and then dumping it right in the market, and then Valifi is gone.
So we're looking at early Q2, right?
Yeah, just pushing it a little bit back. It's not that much, but we really want to make sure we get this right. We thought in the beginning that the token was going to be the easiest thing, but turns out you can code a lot of functionality into the token to prevent whales and taxing systems for whales and all this stuff that can prevent and save the ecosystem. So I'd rather sacrifice a little bit of more time to have a little later launch and have an ecosystem that lasts forever instead of making it crash after like a month. We're also introducing soft caps. So what that means, we have a hard cap of how many NFTs we want to sell, right? We want to sell 4,750 at the launch to make sure we have a lot of money in the treasury and for development. But we want to introduce a soft cap. So what that means is we're going to say the minimum requirement of NFTs we need to sell to make sure this project goes on. If we do not sell that amount, we will have to return all the money, and then the project will not continue. So that will be introduced in the white paper later with the actual numbers. I think we're looking at 1.4K NFTs we need to sell to make sure that this project can go on to development and stuff.
This is also for safety of everyone in general. We don't want you guys to lose any money. So the reason for that is if we don't reach, that amount we want, then all the money of from purchases of NFTs will be returned to you guys.
Yeah, exactly. So if we don't reach, if we only sell, let's say, I'm pretty sure we're gonna reach, but I'm just saying if we reach like 800 and it doesn't move from there for like a month, then we'll just return all the money and then we'll call quits this project.
It's like a fallback.
It's like a safety net basically for all of us. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to do it, but whatever. We're also gonna be that's later. After the questions, we're gonna be testing our minting site with you guys. So you guys are gonna be able to get in the public beta and test it in the Fuji network, which is the test of the Avalanche testing network. And you can start minting, and we're gonna open the channels for the information for that later in the AMA, and we can all do it together. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
The first one to crash it earns a reward.
So we want to make sure the treasury is able to perform all the time. This is why we're introducing the $15 fee per node, per yield bucks, sort of like what Strong has per node, $15, but they have the Ethereum gas fees. We want to introduce another way of the treasury making money. And the way we come up with this is the treasury is going to have a minting function that is going to be capped. So it cannot mint more than 1% of the circulating supply. So if the price starts going too crazy up or too crazy, like just crazy volatility, it can start minting a little bit of coins like per hour or something. And then if the price goes way too high, it can start selling. So it's making that profit for the treasury itself. So it's going to mint new coins and it's going to sell new coins, those new coins into the market, which should stabilize the price. We want to keep a continuous like uptrend, but nothing with a lot of spikes. That discourages a lot of investors. We want to see something that gradually goes up beautifully like over the years. So the treasury will be able to make money in those times. So it doesn't only rely on the investments, because we all know there's red days in the market. There's times that the treasury will suffer a bit from the money it's making from investments, because not every day can be a bull day. So yeah, that's why we had decided to introduce this. It won't mint a shit ton of coins that your coin will go to trash. It will mint a maximum of 1% of the circulating supply, and then just sell it, make profit, and keep that money in there. Send it to the emergency vault, and sending to the buyback vault. Okay. So, and last thing, we have a selling fee of 10%, where 2% will be burnt. We want to keep people in the ecosystem. We're removing the claiming fee, so you don't have a claiming fee for claiming your Vali rewards. There's zero fee on that, so you can use it in the ecosystem. You can compound it into new yield boxes. But we want to make sure that if you're trying to leave, we discourage that leaving of the ecosystem. And that's why we have decided to add the 10. Like, it was 5 before, we said 5. Now we're gonna raise it to 10%, which I think it's fair, and it just makes everything more sustainable. And 2% of that, 10% will be burned completely to keep good price action. So those are the updates that we have on the white paper. Again, all that information in white paper will be updated later this week and beginning of next week. We're going to talk about also one last thing, the whitelist. We're thinking of launching a whitelist similar to what we did for the Ring Relief Fund, where you just paste your wallet and that reserves your spot. It's going to be first come, first serve. So we're thinking that could go out Monday. And it's going to be, so the first 3 days or 2 days is going to be only for OG members, Valifi, OG members and contributors, and server boosters. So those people will have first spot in the whitelist. And then we're going to move down to Valifiers the next 2 days. And then finally everyone else. And you can sign up for that. We're trying to make it that the people who were here in the beginning actually get a chance of getting an NFT. So that's how we decided to make it fair for those people that have been here the longest and helping us grow this community.
I'd like to say something here as well, Ed.
Yeah.
That maybe we could also verify the whitelist through the Wallet Connect feature, right? So when you could log onto a site, connect your wallet, and just disconnect it, and that just saves the wallet address in a database, and that could also be our whitelist, because that helps in the validation, right? Because we saw a few problems when people were filling in their forms. They were pasting the address twice. Some people pasted it incorrectly. So yeah, we left.
Yeah, but yeah. The way we do the whitelist, it might be different, but it's gonna be similar to that. So we're gonna have 2 days open for in the beginning for OG members, contributors, and server boosters, because we love our server boosters, and then valifiers, and then everyone else. Yeah, someone said I think everyone in this community will be able to get an NFT. Yeah, we believe that too. So now we can move on to the questions that we have planned already for the AMA that our wonderful cryptomaniac. I see people already boosting the server. That's funny. The wonderful cryptomaniac came up with. He's been listening all week for you guys. So
Question number 1. Do I buy the Vali on the same day NFT is purchased or at another day before public launch? I would suggest to be on different days so that we can line up our funds better.
Yeah, so the purchase of Vali tokens, it might not be straight after the pre-sale. It might come a little bit later, but you will have enough time, plenty of time to. It's gonna be around like 1 or 2 months to make sure you can get your funds and purchase the Vali tokens that you need. We just want to make sure that people have enough time to collect the funds if they want to do that, or just not pushing everything in one day.
Question number 2. Is there a way that we can put an anti-whale function to try to minimize the volatility when they buy and sell?
That is something that we're looking with the tokenomic experts, like we mentioned before. Yeah, we are gonna implement anti-wall functions. Absolutely, that will make sure that the Vali token is strong over time.
Question number 3. Is there a way to somehow reward those that reinvest into yield boxes versus taking profits? I understand people still want to ROI and make money, but we should also be encouraging reinvestments into the project.
Yeah, so the way we're doing that is by not charging a fee when you claim so that you can compound easily. It's not like Ring where they charge you 10% fee just for claiming. That discourages a lot of selling instead of compounding. So we have removed that fee, and hopefully that allows people to just compound easier.
Okay. Question number 4. Is it possible to keep the pre-sale open to buy Vali for the NFT holders up to launch day so that we can keep accumulating as funds become available to us?
Yeah, that goes with question 1. Yeah, we're gonna give you plenty of time to accumulate funds and purchase Vali tokens. Absolutely.
Question number 5. Ring Relief Fund. I like the idea being proposed that it will be released first come, first serve. Is it possible to add a contingency that you must have a yield box or reinvest in yield boxes? Something just to prevent those from pump and dump the token?
That is something we talked about in the beginning, and we made very clear that the Ring Relief Fund is out of we're just doing out of kindness of our hearts, and like we don't expect people who, or we wish they would invest in Valifi. If they get their Vali tokens from the Ring Relief Fund, they're more than welcome to just sell them right away. There's no issue with that. We don't want to push anyone into investing in a system that they don't believe. And hopefully by the time you get your funds, you would have seen what Valifi is able to do and what we have achieved, so that you are more confident about investing in us. But if you choose to sell them right away, as soon as you get them, you're totally welcome to. There's no issue with that.
Question number 6. What plans do the team have in terms of maximum total supply of Vali?
This is something that we're looking in with the tokenomic experts. We're doing a lot of math. And that's something that will come later with time. We'll have that information up later.
Question number 7. How much time are devs going to spend on this project to ensure it's successful? Is it just a hobby, or will this be your full-time job when launched?
Yeah, this is definitely a full-time job. This is not a hobby. We've been dedicating at least 6 hours per day, just working and talking to people and having meetings, interviews, and stuff like that. So this is a full-time job, and our dev team is also going to be full-time with us.
Question number 8. Are you guys open to contract a DeFi advisor like the calculator guy?
Yes, that is something we're looking into, and we're trying to get in contact with him. Maybe he can make a calculator for Valifi, which would be really fun.
Question number 9. When is the audit plan to start?
Once the coin, the contracts, the smart contracts are ready, the audit will start as soon as they're ready that same day. We're thinking of having like a small audit before we send it to CERDIC, just so that we can fix any issues, and then they will go to CERDIC. But we want to launch with CERDIC audit before we launch. We have to have that ready.
Question number 10. How do you plan to attract more investors? Tell us something about marketing plan. Has there been any engagement with any influencers yet?
Yeah, we're working on talking with some influencers. Blade has been doing that, and Bobby has been looking into Twitter ads and stuff like that to push the project further.
Question number 11. What mechanisms will be in place for the NFT sale to give everyone a fair chance against bots, whales, etc.?
We have talked to some members in the community, and they have companies that prevent bots and stuff. But yeah, there will be mechanisms. We're implementing 5 NFTs per wallet, but there will be mechanisms against bots. Absolutely.
Question number 12. How risky is the pre-sale in terms of sustainability?
I don't understand that question. I
Well,
don't know if
there is not much you can do. I mean, to the ecosystem, rather than just fuel it, right? There's no negativity with the pre-sale, right? There's no negative implications. You know, when you do the pre-sale, it only injects funds into the system. It doesn't really do anything much.
Yeah, exactly.
Question number 13. Each yield box will reward 0.1 Vali a day. But with what kind of frequency will those rewards be distributed? For example, once per day, every 8 hours, on a rolling basis, etc.
So the way we talked with our developers, we want to do it with the team members who are developers. We want to do it with timestamps, so it will calculate the time that you have in the system. Because if we do, like, let's say every 10 hours, every 8 hours, or every day, which was one of the issues that Ring faced, that they used to do it like every 8 hours, distribute rewards. That's a lot of gas fees. So that will cost the treasury and the ecosystem a lot. So we're removing all that, and it's just going to be by timestamp, since everything is in the blockchain and nothing can be changed. We will know the last time that you claimed. So we can just calculate the time, multiply it by 0.1, and then it'll show you in your wallet. I mean, in the website, and then you can just click claim, and that's it. And then you get your rewards.
Well,
Yeah.
that's all the questions I have.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
We have
I have
another
a couple of
question.
questions over here. I mean,
Yeah,
you
and
guys
the
wanna go
AMA.
first? Yeah.
You
want to go first or me?
Yeah. Top Gun Crypto, he said, if the return is 0.1 tokens per node, how does Valifi differentiate from Strong, and which pays the same returns? There needs to be a reason for Valifi. Yeah. So first of all, us and Strong do completely different things in terms of they have nodes, they validate in the ecosystem, and that's something that we might look into the future if it's sustainable for sustainability. But we do invest in other protocols, and with that we can buy back our token and burn it, which will increase the price. The return, we don't have even Strong has for each day reward they have a 10% tax, which is the same sales tax that we will charge. But Strong, you have the fees, incredible fees. Like even the $15 fee to maintain your node is like $100 because of Ethereum fees. So we're running it in AVAX, which means we won't have that many fees. So more money to you, actually. Yeah, Blade, if you want to go, you can go.
Oh yeah, got you. All right, so I have another question over here from the top. Someone was asking about that 0.1, and they were asking, is that every 8 hours, every day, or is it kind of like a rolling rewards where it's just as it comes, it gives it to you?
Yeah, we answered that just a few seconds ago, but that's just going to be calculated by time. It's not going to be per 8 hours or anything like that, because that costs a lot of gas fees. So we were trying to save as much money as we can. We can. Can you check the AMA question channel?
Yeah, got you. I have another over here from MFRF Crypto. I know we're not going to charge for compounding, but if we need 5 Vali and the same in AVAX, It means that every time we want to compound, we need a chip and AVAX too.
Well, yeah, just like any system, you can, like any other DAS or Strong, you can either put in money when you have 5 Vali, or you can just wait till your nodes till your yield box create 10 Vali, and then you can just claim it and then sell and then just add the AVAX. But we do need the AVAX. That's non-negotiable.
Cool. And I have this other guy that just popped up. I can answer real quick. He's saying that www.Valify app gives an error message now. I can quickly change that on the DNS. Right now, I think Valify.app, we have a simple, very, very famous landing page on there right now. But I just got to change around that DNS and we get the www on there.
And actually, I can address this one. Actually, .app domains by default, they need to be on an SSL connection. You can't run a .app on HTTP. So what that means is that even if we're just putting a landing site there, it needs an SSL certificate, right? And I think we've just configured one that probably expired. We probably used a 60-day one or something, like. So that's the reason why we're not too worried about this, because it's just a landing page. We're not processing any credit card details, anything important through there. But the final page will definitely be on HTTP, and we have the SSL certificate. We've just not used it for this server because we're probably going to be upgrading the server in a week or two. So that's the reason
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about Valify.app. That's why I was hesitant of adding it to the white paper, because it's really just like a placeholder. It's not the real website whatsoever.
The minting, our main website and minting site will be on Valify.app eventually, and that will be SSL secured 100%. So no worries about that.
I'm glad people are like
checking it out,
proactive and tell us about this shit, because that's good.
We also got that nobody steals our name before we actually do anything too.
Yeah, that's why we did it. We wanted to just buy that, because some people, they'll join the community, they see, they haven't created their Instagram, they haven't created their website. Let me just go buy it and sell it to them more money. Like, they'll try to flip the name on us.
We got another question over here. Can we sell the NFT? And also, are we able to transfer the Vali nodes in the future? Well, the yield boxes in the future. One disadvantage to Strong is that you can't sell or lease out your nodes. Wouldn't be good if there was a way to do that. It would be good.
One issue with that is that how do we know you are the person who bought the notes? Like, let's say someone comes to our support chat and it's like, hey, my wallet got hacked. I need to transfer my notes from my yield boxes from this wallet to this wallet. How do we know? Like, your wallet doesn't tell us anything. You can be the scammer itself and asking us to transfer. Like, there's no way to really verify unless we do like KYC or something like that will put your face with that wallet. But I don't know if we're able to do that, or maybe in the future. Who knows? And
I was about to say, in the future.
Yeah.
I was going to say, in the future, I mean, if you guys are having problems with the yield boxes, of course, we do everything in our power to help you guys out. If you guys really need to transfer something, we'll do everything in our power to make sure we can help you guys out, is what I'm trying to say.
I think if we know you and you have talked to us, like, in the server, like, maybe we might be able to transfer. I'm not sure. But I just don't want to, like, risk anyone losing their notes because a scammer came in and then they just transfer their yield boxes to another wallet. That's my issue with it. Like, how do we know it's you? How do we know you're not the scammer? Using the wallet. So about selling NFTs, we do not plan on adding any transferable or like selling feature to the NFT. So it's just for you if you buy it.
But that's also because we have talked about of giving it pretty good utilities to the NFT. We have discussed that. We don't want to say anything yet, but we are working on something to make it more valuable to everyone who buys it.
Yeah, exactly.
And one other thing, really quick. So when the actual yield boxes come up, what we're going to doing, we're going to add another like little chat here where you can open up a court ticket on Discord in case you guys are having any troubles with anything on the actual minting site or on with actual yield boxes. You guys can simply open support. You answer a survey like, what do you need help with? Dev support. or anything else,
Yeah.
developers or to us to help out. I think pretty simple for you guys and easy.
Yeah, we will follow-up question. He said, following the question on compounding, so if I'll earn 10 Vali tokens, assuming we need 5 and 5 to create a yield box, are you going to create a compounding mechanism that will convert the 10 Vali to 5 Vali and 5 in AVAX? Yeah, that in the future can be done. Absolutely. I just
Because
think, you know,
we're just yeah.
if people need what is it called? If people need the 10, they're gonna wait for the 10. But there's gonna be people who already have like a little bit of AVAX and they might just be able to claim like 5 right away in compound so that they make more money. Yeah, because if I withdraw, they will charge me 10%. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we need to work on that. We might just create something like that you can just compound without getting the 10% selling fee. Absolutely. Yeah. Will the $15 fee be a manual transaction each month, or will there be an automatic deductible from rewards? That will be a manual transaction, and you can load up to 90 days. So you can pay 3 months right away. So it's going to be $45. You pay the 45 and you're good for 90 days. The reason we do that is we don't want to keep, let's say someone loses their wallet, someone, I don't know, just dies, unfortunately, or something like that. We don't want them to keep claiming rewards each day if their notes are not being like monitored, because at the end of the day, that's rewards that come out of the reward pool, which, if they're just going to be there in a wallet, we'd rather not give it to them. So, and if they're not going to use it, obviously. If you're gonna use your yield boxes, you can just pay the $15. And if you forget to pay or you don't pay, then your yield boxes will disappear. They will get destroyed, which will make the ecosystem more sustainable, obviously. But it sounds kind of bad, but that's how Strong does it, and it also creates a lot of revenue for the treasury each month. So that we're finding different ways to make sure we can stabilize the price if anything happens. We don't only rely on the investments to produce the money for buybacks.
Yeah.
How can you get the Valifi role? The Valifi role is for people who join before we advertise on the Ring server. So those are just the people there. There's no way to enter, and it doesn't really mean anything. It's just people before, so that we know to open them for the pre-sale, for the whitelist. Sorry.
Hey, there are a few people who want to speak. Should we
Yeah. Let's bring people up.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wait, are we gonna test the minting site? We should.
Yeah, we can do that
test
after. We can do that. Oh, okay. We can.
Yeah.
Do that
Yeah, I say
afterwards.
we bring
Yeah,
people
we'll
up,
do it after.
ask questions, and then we do the minting side after.
Yeah, we can test it. I'll test the minting site.
Yep.
Yep.
Hello.
So
Hi. Hi, iDeflect. How are you?
Hi. Hi. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I had a question. So, yeah, you're gonna do a $15 fee for every node you have.
Yield
That's
box.
gonna be every. Oh yeah, sorry. Every yield box you have, and that's gonna be a manual transaction. You just said, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you buy a node, wait, I just lost my question. Wait, give me 1 sec. So when you buy
Like
a node, you need five AVAX in the value of Vali at the time, right?
No, 5 Vali in the.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. In the.
Yeah.
5 Valley and 5 Valley in AVAX.
The Vali
So
AVAX.
the $15 fee can't be deducted from the Vali that you earn of your yield box. You really have to pay that manually via your own transactions.
that's something that we actually have discussed as well. That we want to make it either that it can pay automatically because some people might not be there to pay it on time, and people don't want to lose their yield boxes if they are able to pay it. So we are talking about making them
But yeah, that's
manually and also automatic to the point that it can just discount it off your rewards. $15 equivalent of the rewards, and that way it just pays it off itself.
but
If
the reason why we're introducing this fee, well, one is to generate money, but two is to prevent people from just leaving their notes there. It's what Strong does. You can pay up to 90 days, So you have 90 days to come back and claim your rewards and pay the fee again. So it prevents people. Let's say someone dies, and the system just keeps paying to their nodes like the money, and it's not going anywhere. Like it's just making the system less sustainable. So that's why it needs to be a manual transaction.
And
like it cannot be automatic.
And the $15 fee will be used to go into the treasury or for stabilization of the buybacks and stuff?
Well, it will be for the profit of the treasury. Absolutely.
Okay, treasury.
Yeah.
And,
We don't. The team doesn't keep any money of the $15
for the buyback fund, right? Actually, yeah.
Yeah, the buyback and the emergency
the emergency fund.
Absolutely.
Okay. And you guys just get paid out of the regular Vali node tokens itself, I guess then.
Yeah, the team gets paid by the 0.5 value in a node creation, which is like 5%, and then part of the selling fee. The selling fee when people sell out of the ecosystem.
Okay. Then another thing, if you buy an NFT, you will have early, like in being a pre-sale, you will be able to get the token early.
Up to 50 tokens,
but after, up to 50 tokens. But after that, the NFT is kind of, well, I don't know if you had any plans for it after that, or is it just?
Yeah, we have plans to maybe creating like a version 2 and just burning the first version and just getting something that has more utility. But for now, the utility of the NFT is to be able to purchase at $25 per Vali token.
Okay, I might have an idea for an NFT, but I'll come to that later. Then will there be decay on the node or Vali boxes? Sorry, have it.
That's the whole point of the fee. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, if you don't pay, it dies.
Okay. So there won't be a decay on the Vali boxes itself, that they'll be paying less if they're older.
No,
that's something that we might look into in the future, but for now, it's only going to be the fee. The fee is going to determine whether your Vali yield box like survives or dies.
Okay, that's good. Then for the NFT, maybe it's just an idea. Would it be possible that if you own an NFT, you're maybe the $15 fee would be less for you because you bought an NFT? I don't know if it's a good idea, but I'm just throwing it out there.
That could be talked about. Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
That's a good idea. Thank you, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, let's invite Mr.
Legrand. Yeah.
Legrandville. I was gonna say
Hey guys.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
man.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
It's the second time actually. I'm one of the OG, but it's the second time I'm speaking. So I want to thank you guys for that.
Yeah, we remember.
We remember you.
All right. Perfect. Thank you guys. All right. So I know personally, well, not personally, because I'm one of his YouTube follower. Good one too. I follow him every day. Blade, to be exact, right? So I follow Blade. So I'm not saying that I know him on a personal level, but I know what he looks like. So my concern, and my concern, based on the fact that I was a victim of Ring, right? We don't know what the developer looks like. We really don't know. But at least I know what Blades look like, right? But what about the rest of the team? Are you guys going to get docs, KYC?
Yes.
Well, is that something that's actually in the making, or are you guys thinking about doing that just for the investors such as myself? That will clear a lot of doubts. Yeah,
absolutely. We're also planning on doing the startup audit to make sure the contract is bulletproof. So doxing and audits to make sure people can trust us.
Okay, so as far as I heard you guys did mention for the statics, the audit, but what about doxing? Getting KYC.
So,
do you guys have a time frame for that?
More of our team members will dox before the pre-sale, and then the rest will dox like when the launch happens.
Okay, so far, how many of you guys on the team?
We're 6.
There's 6 of us in the core team.
Okay, all right. And other questions that I have, it's I kind of joined late, so perhaps you guys might have actually mentioned it and I missed it, and I apologize about that. But it's just about the selling pressure, which was a major issue for Rings, right? How you guys plan to control that? And
Well,
if you guys did answer it, I apologize. I kind of joined the meeting.
no,
late.
no problem. That's why we're taking payment for the yield box in AVAX. That eliminates a lot of selling pressure. So the treasury doesn't have to sell a Vali to invest in other protocols. Like it will just invest because it's already in AVAX. That removes like the majority of the selling pressure.
Yeah,
And
that's
then, well, we were trying to like discourage people, obviously, like with a 10% selling fee because that just helps with also the selling pressure.
also, you guys are not gonna charge like a
Yeah,
selling fee. There's
yeah.
not
So
gonna be
not when you claim. So when you claim your rewards from your yield boxes, you will get 0 fees because there will be other things to do with your Vali tokens. But if you choose to take it into cash, then there will be a 10% selling fee.
okay.
So
All
that
right,
way you
so-
can compound without getting hit with a fee. You know.
That's actually a really, really good idea, and I support that. But if you guys don't mind me add something else, or perhaps suggestions, I want to share with you guys. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
All right. So I'm not gonna name the company because I'm not here to advertise the company, but I'm currently part of a play to earn game, so I'm not gonna name it because we Valify, so I'm not gonna name it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing any promotion for the game, but I like the way they are able to control the selling point. What they do is right. Before people used to claim like daily. Now they stopped that. They said, you know what? If you claim when you reach a certain amount, let's say 40 or 50, and you claim it, we'll charge you a lower tax fee. But if you claim on a daily, we charge you 15%. And that, trust me, it works for them. The token just skyrocket right after they actually implemented that. Is that something you guys can actually put in place as well, or?
Yeah,
That's smart.
we can. Yeah,
That's a good
That's
idea.
something that we talked about earlier today.
Yeah.
Charging a
Yeah.
little bit of a higher fee if you like take out within like the first few days, but we haven't 100% decided. But that's something we actually talked about a couple hours before the AMA.
Yeah, if you want, what you can do is just send us the name of the game that you're talking about.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And we can
We
look
can
into
check
the
the-
white paper and
We
see
can
how
check
they
the
do it.
tokenomics of it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
be more than happy to send it to you because right after they announced that, right, the price of the token just, and I'm like, wow, I'm gonna share this
That's
one
awesome.
with Valifi. You understand? I'm gonna share this one with the guys of the team. So
You
they
know,
can
anything
perhaps think
that makes
about it.
the project sustainable, anything that makes the project sustainable is good. So if that's what it takes, then that's what we'll do.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I guess that's all the questions for me. I'm sorry. One last thing, and I apologize, guys. I know you said NFTs. We are going to be able to buy one NFTs per wallet, top five, right?
Yeah.
And then how many Vali token will we be able to purchase per wallet?
50 per NFT.
50 per one NFTs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Right.
so
Up
for
to 50.
one of the early OG, should I call myself? Because I've been there since day one with you guys, right? So how because people are just gonna jump on those NFTs, but I want to make sure at least I get 5. So how do I? How do you
We
guys?
talked
Yeah,
about
You'll be whitelisted.
Yeah, we
so-
talked about a whitelist today.
Yeah.
We're gonna introduce a whitelist that you can sign up. So OG members, contributors, and server boosters will be able to sign up at the first 2 days, and then after that it will be valifiers, the blue role, and then everyone else gets that after like 4 days. They can add their wallet to the whitelist. So you will have a chance of getting your NFTs, no issue.
Yeah, I don't
Perfect.
think we have that on the white paper yet, right?
Okay.
But we should add that onto there.
Yeah. These are changes that are coming to the white paper like later this week, and we'll
Yeah, we'll do
update
that.
everyone once they're ready.
all right. Well,
Yeah,
Yeah,
as you can
you'll
probably
definitely-
tell, the whitelist is always changing.
Yep.
You'll
Always
definitely be
updating
able
that
to
Version 2 coming soon.
Mhm.
Yeah,
well,
you'll
that
definitely be
actually
able
put
to
me at
do it
ease.
to get your NFTs. No
Perfect. That put me at ease, and I'm going to continue to support you guys. And just so you guys know, I'm bringing my entire crew, meaning my friends, my family. We all going to sign up for it. So
Thanks, bro.
keep
Let's
up the good
go.
work,
Thank
guys.
you, man.
Thank you.
That's
Appreciate
awesome.
it.
Thank you.
Send
Thank
us
you, guys.
send me a DM with the name of the game, okay?
I will. Should I send it to Blade or to? Because I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
Crypto Ed.
Cryptoid. Okay, I'm gonna send
Yeah.
it to you right away. No problem.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
All right, let's get Thrill Seeker.
Seeker.
Just a really
Speaks
quick
as
while
real.
Thrill Seeker comes on here, guys. I apologize for asking questions, guys. You know, everybody here is on the team, everybody's on the community, and we're so open to any questions that you guys have. You know, so I just want to let that know. We'll encourage you
Yeah.
guys to just ask as
Like,
many questions as possible because it helps us a lot.
Yeah, like don't apologize, just ask. That's what we're here for, literally. At AMA, ask me anything. Thrill Seeker, let's go, boy. We sent you an invite. You have to accept it.
Should we bring
If not, we
Mana
move
on?
on to. Yeah, let's bring out Mana. There we go.
Hey, Manon.
What's up, Manon?
Hey guys, how are y'all?
Hey, man.
Excellent.
Good. So far I'm liking what I'm hearing. If I understand correctly, very similar model to Ring and Strong. What separates could you elaborate a little bit more on that? You were talking about investing into protocols to kind of help in the back end. Like, which protocols specifically are y'all looking at? Also, well, I'll stop right there. Which protocols are y'all entertaining?
Yeah, so that will be determined by the community since this is a community
Awesome.
project.
Awesome.
And the community can submit treasury investments ideas. We'll have a better chat just for a better channel because that one's a kind of a mess.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna introduce that, and then we curate the answers, and we put a poll up, and then that's who we're gonna invest in.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, through one of these, I saw. I think one of the sticks was like, they had the 10 token allotment that you have to initially create the node with, and then they have how they divvy that up. Part of that was going to be reinvested back in, and this is a whole another protocol that I was looking at. They're reinvesting it back in time, which I thought was actually kind of genius. Like, if anything would help sustainability, I think that might maybe in one of these DAOs or something like that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We since we're not charging for the yield box, the node, in Vali tokens, there will be no selling pressure from the engine. That's one thing that we improved on from everyone else. So that's what
Okay.
sets us different. So our treasury will be in AVAX and in stable coins and stuff. So we don't have to sell Vali tokens to be able to invest in other protocols, which removes all the selling pressure.
Gotcha. And I did hear y'all touch on that briefly, how seeing as how half of it's in AVAX, it could already just be ready to go for that. So I think that's a good move too.
Yeah.
As far as the NFT aspect, I think I firmly grasped that. Am I to understand that like there is no real value to it other than just the special privilege of being able to get the up to 50 at just like a slightly discounted rate?
Yeah, at this point, that's the value of the NFT. Just being able to purchase.
Not a bad thing. Just asking.
We have on a roadmap,
Yeah.
plans to extend the utility of the NFT, maybe by burning
Absolutely.
your first one and then getting a new one. Yeah, we'll look into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then furthermore, are y'all planning on going cross chains? Like, are y'all just looking at AVAX right now? I mean,
Yeah, we
just-
want to go Ethereum and BSC, just with the wrap value.
Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Is that like a for sure thing or just like a hopes of?
No, that's a for sure thing.
Cool. Do I have any other concerns? Oh, with the so y'all are talking about diminish the boxes diminishing, creating I guess a need to go ahead and do something about idle money, so that it's not like I guess interfering with the way everything's flowing. What's the time frame on that? Like, I don't know if I saw anything in regards to that. I think that's a good idea because how do I word it?
Yeah.
It makes the user more proactive and active in the community. even if it's
Absolutely.
just like, you know, a simple click, or whether they're making a decision or not in regards to that community as a whole, or just, yes, accept my reward so they don't like die. Yeah, what's the time frame on that?
So it won't be on your rewards. Your rewards can keep just being there. It'll be more of the yield box. So you need to pay the $15 fee, and that would prevent you. That would give you 30 days. You can pay it 3 times, so you get 90 days. And you have to come back within those 90 days to pay again the fee for the next 30 or 60 or 90 days, just to make sure that your yield box is alive and producing money.
Sure. Sure.
You know, we don't want people who pass or people who forget about the ecosystem to keep having rewards in their wallet, you know.
Exactly. Yeah, those outliers definitely interfere.
People who lose their
Um,
wallet, you know, you could lose your wallet and it's like, okay, why are we still paying the reward to this nodes or yield
who
boxes?
didn't pay. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I had one last question.
Oh, and also, wait, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Also that brings people back into the website. You know, we're gonna be adding much more token utility all the time. So
Cool.
we want people to
Cool.
keep coming
That's
back to the
cool.
website and checking out what they can do now with their Vali token. The
Okay,
new
yeah,
thing.
yeah. I was hoping y'all were definitely going to tie more utility to it, because I mean, not that that's like a deal breaker or anything, and I'm actually a firm believer in y'all's project. But yeah, I think the more utility tied to the token, the more interest it arouses in people, the more
Yeah, the
allure it
more
has.
value it has. Absolutely.
Exactly. I think that pretty much covers it. Y'all said cross-chain, Ethereum. Okay, cool. Y'all think about Solana at all?
Yeah, we can think about it. We can put it in the after we do like BSC and stuff. We can work on expanding to more. Like we just don't want to stick with the 3. We want to have more.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think that about does it. So real quick, I'm sorry. There's a lot of info to take in real quick. The yield boxes, the diminishing. What was there? Was there a set time or no?
No, it's gonna be with the fee. So the fee is 30 days.
Okay, like a
Yeah.
like a penalty.
Yeah, there's no diminishing. Like you don't lose your rewards if you don't claim them.
Yeah, no.
As long as you're paying the
That
fee, you can keep
part
all
doesn't
your
get-
rewards.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Oh, actually, I remember that question that I had. So, with this paying for the utility of the service, I heard someone ask if that's going to be automated or if that's going to be on our part. Now, me personally, I don't mind doing that, but not everybody's as tech savvy, which could kind of create like a hindrance. Like, what do y'all kind of have like envisioned for that? Like, and I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't. I've participated in Strong. Participated in Ring, but as far as like having to do any extra, I don't recall having to do too much.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's not extra. It's like Strong. They you just click a button, you pay the fee, and that's it. It's gonna
yeah,
be
the Amazon. Like, are y'all actually on Amazon Web Service, the one-click node setup type deal?
What do you mean? Sorry.
I believe Amazon Web Service offers a one-click node setup. Like, that's a legitimate service that they offer. I think that's actually what Strong is run on, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, you said
Our
Amazon
project-
does?
No,
Yeah.
he means that the strong nodes are initiate a new Amazon instance, right? Something like that.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we're not sure. Actually, our model is completely different, right? I mean, it's based on yield box is just a representation of an investment. It's not really anything that processes anything. It's not a node as per se.
Okay. So
It's like Ring,
okay.
basically.
I got you. Okay.
It's like
Yeah, that is different. Okay.
It's like Ring, but without the scam part.
Yeah, if y'all could kindly leave that out, I'd be very appreciative. Yeah, like I said, that pretty much covers it all. Furthermore, yeah, I like that it's falling on the community to be making decisions. I really like the whole DAO concept and all that. What like is that just going to be through Telegram, or is that through the app website, or how would I get on to be
You
making
want to have
governance?
you want to have a public treasury like on the DApp itself,
Sure,
so that every single thing,
that'd be awesome.
yeah, everything is seen transparent, right? Eventually, it's going to take a while, but
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, man. We're gonna
Thank
get
you.
to someone else. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Eco, let's go. Or Echo. I don't know. We also have to test the website, so we have to get to
Hey
that.
guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Hello.
All right, how you going? How's it going?
Good, good.
Good.
So for me as well, this is the second time. Thank you very much. My question is concerning these roles which Ed mentioned before. So as if I correct me if I got it wrong. If you are an OG or a booster, you will get the first places. Then next are coming on the list are the modifiers, and then all the rest.
Yes.
So
Right.
that means I would be. So there will be a chance still for not qualifiers or for those who don't have the qualifier role to participate on the pre-launch, right?
Yes, yes, there will still be a chance. Absolutely.
Well, the other question I don't remember anymore. Sorry, guys. If I get it, I will post it in the EMA questions section. So that's it from my side. Thanks.
Well, thank you.
All right. Thank you, man.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Let's get Tozen in here.
Hello guys, how you doing?
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. I just got quick questions, and probably he's been answered before, asked before. My first question is this: when do we have a specific date? When the process is gonna start? And that's number one question. Number two, and also, what are the benefit of the NFT? Oh yeah, I was born with a ring, but obviously I do involved in the strong as well, that we know the benefit of the NFT. So can you please elaborate a little bit on the NFT? What are the benefit of having it?
Of having the NFT.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, so
Um,
the benefit of having the NFT is to allow you to purchase up to 50 tokens on the pre-sale. So it allows you to get into early into a project. And we have not, decided on a future utility to the NFT. So we have discussed multiple things, but we haven't, decided one that is gonna be good for the ecosystem and good for the community as well. So we still haven't, made 100% choice of what we're gonna do with the NFT in the future. But at the moment, it's just to allow people to, get in early.
And getting
Right.
cheap, get cheap geo boxes, basically.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. And
Oh,
do
and
we have do
yeah,
you have a specific date? I mean, obviously,
yeah.
the day that when the pre-launch is gonna start, in that way, and what is the guarantee that we, will be able to get some of those NFT?
Yeah, that's why we're creating the whitelist, and I think everyone will be able to get in with the size of the Discord. There shouldn't be any issues. And the day we're thinking last day of January, so January 30th.
Fantastic. Okay, thank you very much. That's it from me.
You're welcome, man. Thank you. All right, let's get Astro in here. And then we're gonna do Undell till Undell, and then we're gonna test the minting site because we want to test it live with you guys so that you guys can test it on your end, we can test it on our end, we can come up with issues.
Yeah. Hi guys.
Hey Astro, how are you?
Doing good. You? Okay.
Good. Yeah.
So
Good.
yeah, have okay. I have a couple questions, but let's see if I remember them all. So first one is okay. It might have been answered before. So what you are gonna do with the treasury? Basically, I didn't hear that during the AMA. So what's gonna happen with the treasury? Where do you guys gonna invest that? Or what's the plan with all that money? And the second question is, you mentioned that if you don't sell the specific amount of NFTs, basically the project will not go, will not have a go. So then the people will get refunded. But yeah, how they are gonna be, how this is guaranteed that they're gonna be refunded, and also, so if they buy with a specific token, that the token price might go down, and so how they're gonna get refunded because of this. So are you going to? Yeah. So that's my second question.
So the treasury, as stated in the engine, it's just gonna be investing majority, like at least like 80-90% of its money, into other protocols that the community decides, and that's how it's gonna generate money to do buybacks. The way we're gonna do the NFT is just I believe we're gonna be able to reach 1,400 NFTs. That's gonna be a super easy number to hit, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna sell more than that. We might even sell out. But if we don't reach the selling of 1,400 NFTs, everyone will be refunded the same amount of AVAX you paid.
Mm.
So if you paid 0.5, that's 0.5 back to you. Like, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna reach that number. So, but
we just want to make sure that the community knows that if for some reason we don't, like, you will get your money back. Like, we're not gonna do anything with it. Like,
okay. So one more. So will the audit happen before the pre-sale, or it's gonna happen later? So at least will it start and do some percentage?
The audit is for the token and the dApp, so that has to be like after the pre-sale, before launch. So while the development of because we are not developing the token right now, we're working on tokenomics still, and development of the token will begin after the pre-sale, because obviously the pre-sale generates money for development.
Yeah, but there are some other stuff that can be done also, KYC of the team and some other stuff, or like that doesn't have to be only for the token. So.
Yeah, more people from the team will docs before. I think I might too, before the pre-sale. But we already have Blade who docs, and you can find all his information on his YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, guys, and wish you a good luck, Cam.
Thank you, man. All right, let's get Crazed in, our OG. What's up, man? How are you?
You scared me. I was in general chat and I hit a little notification at the top. So I guess I have 3 questions, but I'll say one.
1 second. Sorry, Geek. Your mic is. Yeah. Okay, go.
I have 3 questions, but I'll save one for next AMA. So I guess I'll start out with the easier one. I think yesterday you guys mentioned that we're going to be able to buy boxes 10 days before public launch if we get into the pre-sale. So between those 10 days, will we still earn 0.1 Vali per box, or will we not start earning rewards until the public sale happens?
No, so you'll be able to like buy your yield box, because you'll be able to pay only the $25 equivalent in AVAX. So that's saving you a lot of money, but it will not start generating till we launch the project.
Okay. All right, cool. And kind of thinking about that fee the $15 fee you guys were saying for each box. So now if you do it automated to where you use your rewards to pay for that $15 fee. If you use your rewards, I'm assuming that the fee is going to be in AVAX or whatever currency chain it's going to be on. So will that 10% sell fee still be on top of that? So say, for example, you wanted to pay the $15 fee from your Vali rewards. Would you have to pay the extra, or would you have to account for the extra fee? Yeah, the extra $1.50.
We can work around that. Absolutely. We can find a way that you can just pay your fee directly from the rewards without having to pay the 10%.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something we can work with.
Oh yeah, and when's comedy night? I'm trying to be here. I want to hear some jokes.
Dude, we haven't planned it. We're trying to, just get the community more involved and just do like the comedy night, like an AMA comedy night. Anyone can come up, say jokes and stuff.
Do you want to do? Do you want to make your first joke here? Praised.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
We'll give you time to gather your thoughts. Let's do it. I don't know. What
maybe
time?
Next week on Wednesday?
Yeah, next week, Wednesday, maybe. Wednesday comedy night at Valifi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how dark can I go? Because I could do a classic dark joke. Or
you can be as open as you want. Like
I think people need to people need to understand that
on nobody. We want everybody here to be themselves. So
and also like there's some meme jokes and stuff, but just gotta know that these are jokes.
And we tease each other all the time. I mean, the team members. I mean, we're so
pretty hard.
Oh yeah, I'm just not sure like how dark you guys are willing to, like. I'm talking about like.
Well, we've pretty much said everything to each other.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, like dead baby jokes.
We
recommend if people get offended pretty easily, just not to show off. Not to show up. I mean, like if you
get offended by stupid things and you can understand that it's a joke, then don't show up to the comedy show.
All right. Well, in that instance, I'll wait for the comedy show on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's better
rather than having like 103 people or a few people in here. I don't know if they get offended or not, but just in case. But.
All right.
All right, guys.
Let's move on to the last person, and then we're gonna test the minting site altogether. So, Andel, 240. Let's go.
Andale.
You're on the hot seat now. Andale. Your mic is muted. What's up, man?
Hey, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. Let me tell you, I'm a rain victim, and actually, it's the first project that I started with crypto, and I'm very disappointed about it. And but in this case, I'm glad you open this project to many people and see what is going on, and I hope it's gonna be awesome for everybody. And now I'm looking for something that is going to be for long-term investment, and I think this is a good idea. But my question is about the fees. Imagine if you don't pay the fees, the $15 per yield box. You're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose the account. But what happened with the tokens inside that account? Is gonna be burned or no?
No, you can still claim them. You just won't have the yield box.
And you're out after that.
You can always buy a new.
Yeah, all the time. It's gonna be it's gonna be saved to your account. Like there's no way of removing it.
Okay, perfect. And what happened if I just miss a month paying the fee and I would like to reactivate it because as I said, I would like to do something like a long term and probably pass the account for my kids, something like that. Imagine, like 20 years. It is possible.
We're not sure yet. We're taking this from Strong. And after the 90 days, maybe you get like 1 day extra to pay your fee, and if you don't, you lose your yield boxes. If you want to regain them, then you might need to buy new ones. So best advice, like I do with Strong, is just set an alarm 90 days out and then just come back and pay the fee, or check every month. You can check your rewards and stuff like that. Like, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds. Yeah. Also, you
I
need
think
to
it's good that people come
check
back every month
the account.
or every 2 weeks to claim rewards, check the fees, check everything, and just make sure everything's running correctly.
Perfect. Awesome. Appreciate all your help and time doing this project, and I hope the best wishes for it.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thank you.
All right.
Take care.
Happy day. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so now I'm gonna open the channels for testing the minting sites. They're gonna be under, if you're in a computer, they're gonna be under.
I'm gonna pause the recording then.
Hey Ed,
Understanding
I want to
Valifi.
say something as well here. The minting site, it's not been tested thoroughly. So it's just you know, the connectivity for the wallet connectivity is there, the minting functionality is there. The smart contract still needs to be proof checked, but everything seems to be, you know, ready for testing. So let's get it.
Yeah. So you guys can go to the channel that says understanding Valifi. There's now a testing minting site channel. You can